Hello everyone. Again, my name is Mackenzie and welcome to Ready Set Kindergarten. You are here for our second class and it is called Let's Be Friends. It's all about social emotional development, handling emotions, that kind of thing. So adults, a quick overview of what you can expect. I will be sharing books, songs, rhymes, and activities with you and your kids throughout each of these classes. Just like a traditional story time, there's a little more talking to you adults, and please know it is important that you adults stay engaged throughout these classes because they are just as much for you as they are for your kids. All right, so we like to start off with our hello song, and remember it has a few signs, so we're gonna practice those first. All right, for hello, you put your hand up to your forehead. Hello, hello. Excellent. This is a tricky one. For friends, you take your 2 pointer fingers, you turn them into hooks, and they give each other a very sweet hug. I love it. All right, next up we have time, where you point to your wrist, where some people wear a watch, and say, where you point to your mouth. All right, let's get started. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. And remember, you can say hello in any language that you might speak at home. So my nephew speaks Spanish, so I might say, hola, friends. Hola, friends. Hola, friends. It's time to say hola. All right, so adults, today we are going to do activities that will help with identifying emotions as well as health and social development. So when your child enters kindergarten, remember that it will be helpful for them to know how to take turns and do some basic self-care. Remember, such as getting dressed, taking care of bathroom needs, and also regulating emotions. So we really recommend that you talk about feelings and emotions with your child. Teach them the names of emotions like anger and sadness, frustration, fear, worry, or jealousy. This way, your child will have the vocabulary they need to communicate how they feel. It is also important to listen to what your child has to say and give them permission to experience their feelings. Talk about things they can do if they are feeling angry, such as taking 3 deep breaths. Or hugging their body, just like this, really tight. All right, my friends, we are gonna start off, continue with a song, for a listening song, remember? My ears are ready to hear, my eyes are ready to see, my hands they clap, and in my lap, it's listening time for me. All right, it is a great time to read a book with your child. So we recommend that you pause this video and read one of the following books. Got some really good ones. This one is called It Was Supposed to Be Sunny. And if you made a visual schedule like from our last class, this one has a visual schedule in it. Next up, we've got Grumpy Monkey. Out of a Jar. How to Apologize. It's a good skill to learn. And last but not least, Milo's Monster. Ooh. Bet that's an emotion, maybe a difficult emotion. All right, pause this video and I will see you when you're ready to come back. All right, welcome back everyone. We are going to do a belly breathing exercise. And this can be useful for if you are feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, angry, okay? So we are going to pretend we have a candle in front of us. Pretend you are holding a candle. This means it's make-believe. It's not actually, I don't actually have a candle in my hand. We are just pretending. So we have our candle. Hold it in front of your mouth. And now we are going to take a deep breath in and then blow out our candle. Let's try a couple more times. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Good job. So like I said, when you're feeling angry or frustrated, it sometimes feels good to take just a few deep breaths and blow out that candle. All right, you remember that Goldfish song from the last class? Well, you are gonna head over to Laurie Berkner's YouTube and you are going to play the Goldfish song and dance and have fun. And when you are done with that, I'll see you back here. Welcome back, everyone. All right, we are going to follow up with another song, and it is our listening song. So get out those listening ears. Excellent. My ears are ready to hear. My eyes are ready to see. My hands, they clap. And in my lap, it's listening time for me. All right, it's time to listen to another book. Again, you'll want to pause the video and read one of these two books. These are really, really great. So the first one is called You Are a Lion and Other Yoga Poses. This one, you actually get to do yoga poses in the book. So if your kiddo is kind of wiggly or really likes to move, this is a really good one for that. And the second book is called Saturday. I love this one, and you really get to practice those big, deep breaths in this book, all right? So, pause this video, and I will see you when you're ready to come back. All right, welcome back, everyone. I hope that you really enjoyed your book. And now we're going to talk about conflict resolution, and it's all about feelings, okay? So I'm gonna bring up some things that might happen in kindergarten at school that might also happen elsewhere. And we're gonna talk about how we feel and things that we might be able to do, okay? So let's say, two of your friends are playing a game of hide and seek together, and you want to play too. But when you ask if you can play, they say no because they already started the game. How do you feel? Can you share with your adult how you might feel? I think I might feel sad or lonely. I might even feel mad, like mad that I'm not feeling included. But what are some things that we can do? Oftentimes we hear first, I can talk to a teacher, I can talk to an adult, and you can always do that. But let's think of some other things too. You can find another group of kids to play with. You can say, okay, let me know when you're ready to start another game and I'll come play with you. Or you could find something else to do. You could play on the swings, or just something else entirely? All right. Ooh, let's do one more. You are in your classroom and your teacher asks everyone in class to choose a book from the shelf and come to sit on the rug for reading time. One of your classmates gets your favorite book before you can. How do you feel? Probably feel angry or disappointed, a little sad. What are some things you could do? Again, you can always talk to an adult, but there's some other things too. You can ask this kid if you can read with them the same book. You can ask if you can read the book after them. You can pick out a new book, and it might be your new favorite book. All of those things are things that you can do. All right, adults, today we talked about emotions, self-care, and empathy, and learning how to appropriately express emotions, listen, follow directions, and treat others, which will give your child a huge head start for kindergarten. All right, your suggested activity is to do something kind for someone else. You might help your parents wash or dry the dishes, or you might write a letter or a card or an email maybe to a grandparent or a cousin, all right? So think about what is a kind thing that you can do for someone in your life. All right, thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next class. Bye, everyone.